For the first time in nearly a year, home prices in the Fraser Valley are starting to level off. And if you've been waiting for a sign that the BC housing market is stabilizing, this just might be it. Hey, it's Aaron from Momentum Realty. Welcome to your Fraser Valley real estate market update for March 2026. We're covering Surrey, South Surrey, White Rock, Langley, and the broader Fraser Valley housing market. Whether you are buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on the Fraser Valley home prices, let's get into these numbers. The Fraser Valley Real Estate Board recorded 1,007 sales in March, a solid 20% increase from February. That is encouraging momentum heading into spring. But there is a context that matters. Sales are still 3% below March of last year and sitting 42% below the 10-year seasonal average for this time of year. Activity is improving, there is no question about that, but we are not back to typical spring levels. We're not even close. On the listing side, new inventory jumped 20% in March to 3,341 new listings. Sellers are starting to move, which is exactly what you'd expect heading into the spring real estate market. Total active listings now sits at 9,201, up 10% from February and a full 50% above the 10-year seasonal average. That is a significant amount of supply. With sales to active listing ratio of 11%, just below the threshold for a balanced market, the Fraser Valley remains in a buyer's market territory. Buyers still have options and they still have leverage. Now here's the headline number for the March real estate market. The benchmark home price increased 0.3% in March to 898,300. That is the first monthly price increase in 11 months. Let that land for a second. 11 months of declining or flat prices, and March broke the streak. Year over year prices are still down across the board, but that monthly movement matters. And here's how it breaks down by property type. Detached homes in the Fraser Valley are sitting at 1,375,600, down 8.7% year over year. Townhomes are at 772,700, down 7.3%, and condos are at 489,200, down 9.2% compared to March of last year. Those year over year numbers still reflect where we have come from, but the monthly shift tells us where we may be going. Homes are still taking time to sell across all property types. Detached homes are averaging 39 days on market, townhomes are at 36 days, and condos are taking the longest at 43 days. Buyers are active, but they're still being deliberate. They're doing their homework and they are not rushing. That tells you something about where confidence sits right now. If you are a buyer looking at the Fraser Valley real estate right now, pay attention, because this may be one of the most important windows we have seen in the past year. You still have strong inventory to choose from. You still have meaningful negotiating power. Affordability has improved significantly from the highs of a couple years ago. And now, for the first time in nearly a year, we are starting to see prices stabilize. That combination does not last forever. Waiting for the absolute bottom is a strategy that usually costs people more than it saves them. If you're thinking about selling in the Fraser Valley this spring, the momentum is improving, but strategy is still everything. Homes that are priced correctly and presented well are selling. Overpriced listings are still sitting, and sitting costs you money. The buyers who are active right now are informed, they have done their research, and they know the comparables. You cannot outprice a motivated buyer. You can only lose them. Get the pricing right from day one and get the presentation right before you list. The March 2026 Fraser Valley real estate market is showing the slightest signs of transition. We are moving away from declining prices towards stabilization, but buyer confidence is not fully returned yet. And that gap between where the data is pointing and where confidence currently sits, that is where opportunity lives. For buyers who are ready to move and for sellers who are willing to be strategic, the market has more to offer than the headlines suggest. For the full report, please click the link below. And if you're looking for a real estate expert to get ahead in the market, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help.